Oh, for y'all had a great weekend. Here reading the Courier, and I thought I'd read Place of Peace, Remembrance Trails pays tribute to fallen night stalkers by Michelle Val, Courier assistant. As Black Hawk helicopter flew overhead, Jazzling Red glided her index finger lightly over her father's name engraved on a plaque and posted on a young elm tree. The 22-year-old spent a few precious moments in silence looking at the letters that spelled Chief Warrant Officer 3rd Stephen B. Red. The 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment soldier was 37 when he died August 8, 2011, after when his AH-6M Little Bird helicopter crashed at a live fire range at Fort Benning, Georgia during a training mission. God bless you, man. A lot of people remember my dad being an intense dude, very aggressive into his work, Jasmine said. But I have those memories of him laughing at us having fun together all the time. Those memories came flooding back as Jasmine walked the new Remembrance Trail located in a wooded area just outside the 60th SOAR compound at Fort Campbell. Yes, it hurts. The pain will always be there, she said. The Remembrance Trail is a way for me to come here and reflect and also to celebrate his life. To have that moment in private is a healing. Sergeant First Class Tom Wigner, 160th SOR, designed the mile-long Remembrance Trail, which features post plaques with names of 94 fallen Night Stalkers. Having known several of the fallen, the idea for the Remembrance Trail developed during his daily run along the wooded area of the post. I thought it would be great to put a trail out there where I could go and reflect, Wigner said. I thought it would be even better to put the names of the fallen Night Stalkers out there so that no one forgets that we remember the names. Armed only with a matchet, Wigner spent nearly 17 months of his free time chopping down weeds and brush to carve out the natural pathway through trees over hills and beside a creek. In December 2012, I started at the far end of the trail and just started cutting with a match, he said, smiling. I didn't realize that there were thicker portions of the woods, but I kept going and kept going along. Got help along the way. To put the finishing touches on the trail, Wigner reached out to his fellow soldiers like Staff Sergeant Richard Anderson, F Company, 1st Battalion, 160 SOR. He gave me the opportunity to apply myself to it, and the Staff Sergeant said he came with a couple of ideas, and I kind of built onto those things and actually put a hammer to nail. With help from a couple of friends, I had 2 bridges built, and we put in some stairs, leveled off some parts of the trails to make it easier for people to run on. We put in some entry and exit points with signs. We actually named each entry and exit point. Anderson knew 7 of the fallen Night Stalkers and was humbled that the Wagner gave him the opportunity to help out with the trail landscape. I was just motivated by the idea, and he said I knew he had the same exact people he knew who died. They were really dear friends of mine, really close friends. It broke my heart to see their families going through the loss. There are things out there in the healing process. It brings a smile to my heart. The Remembrance Trail was formally dedicated May 20 with Wagner, Anderson, and Gold Star family members, relatives of the fallen soldiers in attendance. We've got a long tradition at 160 of remembering our fallen, said Colonel John Evans, Jr., 160 SOR Commander. Sergeant First Class Tom Wagner took on his labor of love, really to give a place for contemplation and solitude for our soldiers and guests and families of our fallen to come and think about the people we've lost. Jazz and other Gold Star family members placed rocks at the base of their loved one's tree. On some of the rocks were painted the letters NSDQ, an acronym for Night Stalkers Don't Quit. The regiment motto. Others had Black Hawk helicopters drawn onto the stones and personal handwritten messages. As they placed the rock on the ground, it's kind of taking the load off them. That weight that they carry on with them after losing loved ones, Jasmine said, every healing for them. For Gold Star son Kyle Anderson, in remembrance of the trail, offered him a place of peace. It's a great place to come and just think and be alone. Be alone with the spirit of all the fallen fathers, sons, husbands, and brothers here who have died to keep us free and keep us safe, he said. Kyle said on the son of the fallen Night Stalker, Chief Warrant Officer 3rd Michael F. Anderson, who died February 21st, 1991, while serving on the flight lead of the MH-601 Black Hawk helicopter during Operation Desert Storm in Southwest Asia. The soldier received the Distinguished Flying Cross for his extraordinary years on that day. I was 9 months old. I'm 24 now and a proud Night Stalker. Kyle said, it never gets easier, it never gets okay, it never gets better, but things like Remembrance Trail makes it bearable. Other family members have placed the dog tags of the fallen loved ones onto one of the trail bridges. A variety of other memorials also have been added to the trail. Wagner said there are some guidelines to follow before adding a memorial to the trail. Anyone interested in the trail should contact the 160th SOR Public Affairs Office at 270-412-8106. 108. I think everybody in this unit has thought at some point that they might not come back, but they still went willing. Winger said, I have a lot of respect for these fallen soldiers. I think it's very important that we don't forget them. I thought it would mean a lot to the family members. Although he believes his work is complete, Wagner hopes that the Remembrance Trail doesn't stop on his 60th. Maybe we can reshape and redefine what memorial is. He said this memorial could stretch across the United States. It could be a mile here, a mile there. It could be 120 miles long. It could be on a post or it could be off post. Wagner and Staff Sergeant Anderson said they hope that the soldiers and Ghost Star family members know their visitors stop by the Remembrance Trail and take time to relax and reflect. I hope they enjoy walking through it as much as I enjoy building it, Anderson said. It's sometimes that it's going to change every year, so I hope they keep coming back. Kyle, who had moved away from the Fort Campbell area, said he plans to return to the Remembrance Trail. It's a beautiful trail. It's a beautiful idea. He said, for me, as a Gold Star son, it's a beautiful reminder of work, cared for, were loved, and their sacrifices is not a thing. That's something to keep me proud. You see the never forget photo. Major James C. McCall, 101st Airborne Division and Fort Campbell Commander, and Command Sergeant Major Alonzo J. Smith, 101st Command Sergeant Major, render a salute during a Memorial Day wreath-laying ceremony Monday at Division Headquarters. That's a photo. Remember those who all gave their lives for this country and those around the world, keeping peace, hope, and everything else alive. After all, America wouldn't be America without those who laid down their lives and those who are serving and those who are giving all they can for this country and everybody else. God bless all men serve. And those who serve. Speaking of Memorial, last weekend I was watching some of these movies. I thought of a few pointers here. One I just got recently. The Monuments Men, can't go wrong there. If you don't have that movie, I suggest you buy it sooner or later. George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, John Goodman, Jean Borson, and everybody else. Bob Bond, Hugh Bonneville, and Kate Blanchett. Based on World War II, The Thin Red Line. Walk the Line. Always put you in the right. Memorial of Johnny Cash, Reese Witherspoon. That's the story of how Johnny Cash became Johnny Cash. Let's everybody's taking it easy and watching your health. After all, if you don't have your health in check, what good are you? Moving onward here. See what's going on in Fort Campbell. It's Carnival Time by Mary Negrons. Summer is the season for carnivals, and Fort Campbell is no stranger to such a fun event. Once again, we all host our annual USAA and MWR Independence Day Carnival at the Division Parade Field. This year's carnival will feature amusement rides, skill games, and traditional midway food and drinks for Wednesday, July 2nd. Mark your calendars. Through Saturday, July 5th. Our Independence Day festivals will be a celebration for all ages featuring food, drinks, music, rides, games, and fireworks for the grand final. The USAA fireworks will begin at dark, approximately 9 p.m. Everyone is welcome. The carnival will have 20 major adult rides, 12 children rides, 8 food concessions, and 25 skill games. Adult rides will cost 4 tickets. Children rides will cost 3 tickets. Skill games will cost no more than $4 per attempt. Carnival times and prices are July 2nd from 5 p.m. $1 per ride, no wristbands or discount sheets sold today. July 3rd from 5 p.m. $20 wristbands per person, there's discount sheets $20 for $25 tickets. One individual tickets are $1. July 4th from 1 p.m. to is $25. You can see it's pretty explanatory. Yeah. So don't miss out. Summer food rocks. So, you know, July and June go hand in hand. That's your latest MWR magazine. Let's just look at it sometime. It points you in the right direction. Outdoor dining for the summer. Here's a good article by Kat Berghofer. After a long frosty winter and the ever-changing temperatures of spring, Fort Campbell gives you a hearty welcome back to the beautiful days of summer. Now that the short sleeve weather is upon us, it is the time to enjoy these sunny days and balmy nights. Of course, many of us spend a good deal of time at work running errands and taking care of the family, but don't forget to escape the confines of your home workplace. When you can, I assure you there are wonderful ways to share the dust off your seasoned wardrobe and to relax al fresco with friends and family for those who are living in and around Fort Campbell. These are many restaurants with outdoor dining to choose from. In my eyes, there's no better way to unwind after a long day by soaking up the summer and enjoying a delicious plate food plus dessert. Outdoor restaurants and restaurants with patios offer some of the most stress-relieving, pleasant dining experiences possible. Like, I know, the Sports Lodge outside Gate 10 has a nice lake sink area. You can sit inside or outside. Let's face it, it's also nice to let someone else do the cooking once in a while. One of the most popular and well-known destinations in the Clarksville area is Canyon Road Steakhouse and Beer Garden, located at 1525 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Canyon Road offers a warm and rustic atmosphere, along with dinner options that will leave our taste buds begging for more. On the outdoor patio, guests can take a seat underneath stands of hanging lights that add a splash of gusto to a relaxing casual dining experience. Check it out. And there's also the Harbor Cafe, which is at 2131 Lowe's Drive, known for having reasonable prices. Harbor's Cafe is a great dinners option for casual evenings with friends or treating the entire family. By waiting as you enjoy the sights and sounds of classic piano, did I mention the happy hour prices that span from 3 to 8 p.m.? Our cafe is open until 10, Sunday through Thursday until 11 p.m. Check it out. Sportsman Lodge, where you can sit on the deck overlooking Lake Tahoe. Sportsman Lodge is quietly nestled back in the woods past the stables and outside of Gate 10. They offer German and American international cuisine, also known for their award-winning Schnitzel. You can fill your plate from their buffet and order from their menu. Sportsman Lodge is open for lunch Tuesdays through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wednesdays and Thursdays for dinner from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday for dinner from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Buffet opens until 8 p.m. and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Watch for the coming upgrades to make the deck a more pleasurable dining experience. So, swimming pools are open. First come, first served basis. Check out their times. Make sure you have sunblock. Hawaiian tropics or bullfrog is recommended. Kids underage must be accompanied by an adult. Must have a license and a preserver. Game rent one on spot. Things to do that don't cost much money, like camping, summer camps. The ones I mentioned. There's Nashville Water Park downtown. Military approved. Check that out. Nashville Shores. June 13 through 15. Much love. Y'all hang in there. Have a great week.